Color-coded, color match. This is the caddy. It's a $40 value that you can store your plates in there, your markers in there. It even has a tape dispenser in there as well. Everybody's gonna want the caddy to go along with it. Now on top of that, we're gonna include exclusive dies. As another extraordinary $30 value, you get special edition dies, you get the caddy, you get the Gemini Junior. When you start doing the math, and I've never been very good at math, but even when I was putting it together, when you take into account all the extras, it's like you're getting the Gemini Junior for $70 tonight. And of course, you are gonna be getting the amazing plates as well. Folks, we're gonna get straight into it. I wanna take you through the colors real fast. The package, the deal speaks for itself. We have a beautiful black, never before seen, and already a favorite is gonna be the lilac. Soft, subtle, mellow, really a happy color. In our pre-sales, lilac has been the #1 choice, but I wanna show you over here, folks, because we have a teal that people are going nuts for. We have a blue that folks are loving, but this one right here. Only 500 folks across the United States will ever own this color. Let me just repeat that. There are only 500 people in the world that will own a pink Gemini Junior with pink add-on caddy. If that's the one for you, you certainly have to call tonight. This will be sold out tonight, there's no question about it. It's a beautiful, vivacious, happy feeling pink. We love it. Everybody's been going bananas for it as well. We want to talk to you if you're a fan of Crafter's Companion, if you're a fan of Sarah, 1-866-376-8255. They handed me an iPad, so we're going to be chatting live with you on there as well. But let's get started. Let the crafting games begin. Sarah Davis is here. How are you?
Oh, fit to burst is how I am, fit to burst.
This is big, Sarah.
Well, do you know what? When the buyers had this idea and they said to me, we want to make exclusive colours, you've not got me to thank for this. You've got the buyers here at HSN. It was their idea. They selected the colours. These have been made exclusively for you here through HSN. So when Adam said there's only 500 of the hot pink,
that's it.
I can tell you there has only been 500 made. There will never be more made. It is completely exclusive. If you don't get the hot pink tonight, there is no way at all in any country you will ever be able to get a hot pink Gemini again.
This is gonna be big. And let me tell you, when you're ordering tonight, there's one other decision we're gonna make you make, and that is, do you want the single purchase or do you want the auto ship?
It's not a decision. When you have a look at the auto ship, this is new technology that we have developed. It is a midway die that is going to enable you to do shaped card bases, cutting through 2 layers, $17.95, and it's a $30 value.
Oh boy.
Now, in August, you're going to get the square. Then, as we move through, you're going to move on to October and get that beautiful oval. The only way you can get these, by the way, is in the auto ship.
Yes.
Then, as you keep going, as we progress on, you're going to get to the beautiful mirror shape.
Yeah.
Now, of course, with your auto ships, you can pause it, you can miss one, you can delay it, you can skip it, whatever you want. But the only way you can get these, where you see the circle that's coming in February.
Oh my God.
Now, in each one of these, you get the shaped card base, you get the edgeable die to match, you get the mini edgeable to go with it, you get the accessory words, you get the matting and layering dies, you get the accessory florals. It is a huge $30 bundle. You can only get that auto ship if you get the Gemini Junior tonight.
Now, I don't want to say we're not going to leave anybody out. What Sarah's about to show you, for example, the caddy we're going to talk about, we do have a limited number of classic white caddies. So if you have a Gemini Junior or a regular Gemini, a standard Gemini, we have a white caddy that will work with that. You can buy that by itself. We're also gonna reveal the brand new designer plates. You're supposed to replace the plates every year. You can also order those separately. So you've thought of everybody,
Come
Sarah.
and let me show you these new plates. And when I say new, these are exactly the same as the plates you've got. They've just been sassed up a little bit, right? So you know when you get the set of plates, Adam, you get the clear plastic one,
yeah.
You're gonna get the metallic one. They're all coming with the Gemini logo on now, okay? But we've taken the magnetic one and we've actually given you all of your standard card sizes in a grid line built on there for all of your custom shapes. So that's brilliant. We've enhanced the rubber embossing mat, made it in this wonderful sheer purple so that you can emboss with it. This set of plates, just to put it in perspective, Adam, we have it available, by the way. If you buy it, it comes with the extra little plate bag, right? These are actually coming in with your today's special. So if you were to go for these, the regular price on the plates is $60.
$60.
Just $59.95. If you were to go for the new caddy, and I'm going to just show you that little caddy caddy, okay? This is the caddy itself. Now, obviously, when you get your today's special, it's coming in a colour match to your today's special. But as you said, we have the white one too. It holds all of your plates as well as all of your accessory pieces. Now, if you were to go for the caddy on its own, that's $40. So actually, just looking there, you're looking at $100 value for your set of plates and your caddy. Yeah. So essentially, as you said before, another $69.95 gets you the actual machine. And the machine is a $200 value machine. And we sell thousands every month around the world at $200.
So when you look at it, you see why there's already 350 spoken for. Our producer just let me know, lilac and pink. Pink now under 500 left before sellout. In fact, they're telling me on the pink auto ship, we have fewer than 260, 270. So guys, one last look at the pink. Sarah did a wonderful job just now of really highlighting, because when you start to take away the value of the plates, the value of the amazing caddy, this caddy is your new best friend because everything goes in here. This almost pays for getting the Gemini by itself. So pink and lilac, Sarah, we knew that would happen.
You said that would happen with the lilac. And remember, world launch of the caddy. Yeah. So if you're waiting to see, there is nowhere else in the world right now you can buy that caddy. But if you get it with your today's special, it's coming in the perfect colour match. Now, the caddy will fit onto your regular Gemini or the Gemini Junior. It's designed to work with both, those of you who are kind of going for both. Now, I want you to see, this is why, if you are watching tonight and this is the first time you've seen the Gemini, I have taken the most intricate die I have in my collection, right? Yeah. And I've knocked it through the machine there. Now, bit of a tap.
There we go.
And I want you to see, 2 passes through the machine, 1 to die cut, 1 to emboss, and a ridiculously intricate die like this, we have cut through every single piece. There's not a piece missing from there,
Precision detail.
And it is absolutely perfect.
Isn't that gorgeous?
Can I give you a little bit of a tip,
Please do. I love tips.
So we can be organised. So here's our die. Yeah. If you want to quickly, what's called, weed out all those bits, we have this wonderful tool. Yeah. So you can just give it a rub over, and look at this, it actually releases all your bits. So now that die is completely clear with our brush. Now that brush is coming in with a set where you get the brush, you get 3 of the spare heads, you get the very special low-tack tape, which we have become famous for, you get our pokey tools.
In the business.
You need to get this.
I want to let you know, guys, and I apologize, there's so many wonderful housekeeping notes, and I say housekeeping because these are fabulous deals. This is the accessory kit that everybody that has a Gemini should have. You get the pokey tool, that's the technical term. You get the fabulous foam pad, you get the 3-piece of the low-tack tape. This is only $17.95. It's on 4 flex of $4 and change, and you see that shipping charge? Forget about it. $5 ships your entire cart. So, Producer Rick, how many of these before sell out? Because he's, okay. Guys, these are already 25% sold out. The accessory extra essentials kit. Ask for the essentials kit because you need it.
You need it. Now, what else you need are these new plates.
Tell me.
I want to show you. So, the magnetic plate, magnetized on both sides, and what we've done is we've printed all of your standard card sizes onto one side, and we've printed your grid marks onto the other.
Great.
So how this is going to work, I've taken the die that comes in with your first auto ship. So this is that special new technology that I said will cut through multiple layers. So what we do is we can position this on here. So if I'm doing a 5x7 card, you see, I can position it on there exactly on that 5x7 card marking. Then I take my cardstock, lie it over. You're going to use that wonderful low-tack tape in your bundle. Now, I've actually put my low-tack tape into the tape dispenser built in. Adam, I have never been this organised in my life. I'm always scratching about looking for my tape, scratching about looking for my pokey tool. Everything's in place.
It's all there.
I'm going to add my magnetic on. I'm going to add my top plate. And because the Gemini Junior has that world-leading technology with the extra pressure, and over the course of the day, I will walk you through why this is so much more awesome than any other machine you will have worked with. But did you know, every 10 minutes somewhere in the world we sell a Gemini?
Is that true?
Every 10 minutes someone somewhere in the world buys a Gemini. Over 160,000 machines we have sold, and this is now the machine that every craft enthusiast either already owns or is aspiring to own. Now,
it's on your wish list, right? Tonight's your night to make that come true, though. It's our best deal of the year. The Gemini Junior will not be back in 2019 at a better price than this, with the included caddy and, of course, with the included dies. Auto ship is outselling single ship by a considerable amount.
This is the only way. I mean, look at this.
There's
So
that pokey tool.
If you want to do a shaped card base, look, I've gone through 2 layers. I've die cut, I've embossed, I've created that shaped card in a single pass through the machine. Now, with a little bit of embellishment, all I've done on this one, done it in cream card. The thank you die comes included. The matting and layering dies come included. The floral dies come included. You get the matching. So if you imagine that same design, but you are doing it now with the extra border die, they are all coming $30 worth, but you are only paying $17.95. But never mind what you're paying, the only way you can get it is if you get the Today Special Order ship.
This is a huge world launch. They did just let me know we're about to hit 550 sold. The majority of those orders are in lilac and pink. So if your heart is beating a little bit faster looking at the lilac or that sensational vivid pink that matches Sarah's dress, then you need to order. We are now under 200 left in the pink auto ship. So pink auto ship now sellout quantities, folks. We're excited to share that with you. We are now 40% sold out of the essentials kit at $17.95.
If this doesn't make it past tonight, I'm going to blame you.
Yeah, I didn't mean to.
When all the other hosts give me jip in the morning because what are these awesome tools I'm using? Where can you get that tape? I'm going to blame you, right?
Well, because it's $17, you get all of it. Okay, what's next?
Right, come on. So, do you know, I'm just going to keep reminding you. You need to replace it because of the immense pressure in the Gemini. If you are a Gemini owner, you'll know about it. We didn't make this to cope with the dies of today. We made it to cope with the dies of tomorrow.
Right,
so we put more pressure in than you'll ever need. And the payoff for that is that you will need to buy a new set, unless you are massively diligent and turn and rotate every use, which I don't. I just buy a new set of plates, maybe once a year, okay? So if you are someone who owns a Gemini, maybe it's the large one, maybe it's the junior, you're in the market for a new set of plates, bear in mind, a new set of plates would set you back $60.
Yes.
If you were looking to buy the new caddy, if you could buy it anywhere else, right, you'd be paying $39 when it launches in retail. After today and it goes to its regular HSN price, $39.99. So between the caddy and the plates, which store in there, by the way, you're talking here $100 value. So it's only $69.95 for your Gemini Junior. And by the way, one thing I forgot to tell you, it's so important.
Tell me.
We designed a brand new exclusive to HSN bundle of dies. So if you already own the Gemini Junior and you're wanting to upgrade, get the newest colour, the collection of dies which comes included is exclusively available only with the HSN Geminis. You'll never be able to get them anywhere else.
Everybody is excited. Connie and Maria and Yvonne and also Jan and Leith and June and Cleo and Kimberly and Diane and Debbie and Rosalind and Alicia and Boho. So many of you joining us on our Facebook Live. There's a lot to digest and a lot to take in because there's a lot that you're getting. If you have the original Gemini, but you've always wanted the Junior because you really want something a bit smaller, but still with that immense power, you want a die cutting machine that is on everybody's wish list, and you want the best price, not in America, but the world. In England, Germany, across the globe, nobody has what we have tonight. So what Sarah's just said is this: if you have the Gemini, essentially every year you should replace and get new plates, right? So you get new plates included, of course, tonight, the ones with the new designer print.
Brand new set launching here. Nobody's ever seen that before. The magnetic one with all the printing on, the sexy new printing on the design. This is the first time you are seeing them.
Sarah, what about this? Because I grabbed this earlier.
Go on, you show them.
This is fabulous.
Right, so this is the new caddy, by the way, which we have designed because a lot of you said you wanted to take your Gemini on the go. Now, it comes with storage compartments in case you don't want to use it with the Gemini, but these are all literally, can you say, you can take all of those out with your base layer. So that comes in there. So you can actually make it so that your whole Gemini fits into here. It's got a spot down the side for your plates to go in there as well. Just so many of you said you literally take your machine on the go. So we've designed you a caddy to take on the go with it.
And it's beautifully done and obviously high quality materials as you'd expect. So the Gemini is something that is going to change your life with regards a die cutting tool, because a lot of us, we have the crank handle. We think about the older styles, which can be a lot of work. Not with this.
Well, look, well, watch here. Come and look at this. You've watched me cut a ridiculously intricate die, which is one reason why most people buy a Gemini. Look at this. Look how thick this real, genuine, this is actually real leather, not an imitation leather. And I'm going to cut through this with one of the dies, right? So we take this, in fact, let's use one of the brand new ones that you can only get in the Gemini Junior kit tonight. So I'm going to cut into the leather. So I'm going to make my sandwich up just as I would usually.
Yeah.
And then all we do is offer it into the machine. Now the machine, all the controls are at your fingertips. So you can see here it cutting through there. Once it's cut, I can pause and I can return. So people who don't have a lot of crafting space opt to go for the Junior because it's got a small footprint.
Yes.
But then also you can reverse them plates out, so you don't even need to have a full working space.
Well, it's got pause and rewind. I mean, you're in full control with it.
Look at this. So real, genuine leather. We've cut through literally, Adam, like a hot knife through butter.
Yeah, you have.
I can then take. This isn't a regular embossing folder, by the way. This is one of our 3D embossing folders, because once you start with the Gemini, you know, once you start going with the Gemini, it's literally, there's no way you can't be taking it. So you're not going to just be doing regular embossing. We're going to be doing 3D embossing. So I put my sandwich in there for one of our 3D embossing folders. Now, real, genuine leather, you've watched live on air while I have die cut and then embossed to absolute
Now that's
perfection.
beautiful.
Now, in the way that you saw me do that with leather, imagine these are all the fabrics you can cut. Now, as you're looking at these, think about this. I'm telling you that you can cut cork and canvas and denim. And you can cut through things like glitter fabric and leather and wood and mirrorcard with the dyes you already have at home. So dyes that you've already invested in, you bought them in with all the good intentions of using them to cut paper. Now I'm saying with the addition of this one machine, you've got 10 times more use out of the dye collection you already own.
If this is what you love, and you love to watch Crafter's Companion, and you love Sarah, this is going to bring joy and happiness. And it's like I was saying to my mum, she's always doing stuff for everybody else. What about you? It's like you've got to make, you know, yourself happy. It's nice to spend a Saturday afternoon crafting, spending some alone time creating something, right? That's what this is going to do. And this is a journey. This is a community and a family with Sarah and the team online, on Facebook, on Instagram, and all the social media. I'm excited to encourage you to shop for AutoShip, because with AutoShip, the fun continues. Sarah, we're talking about 4 shipments in total.
Brand new technology. These are the dies that are thicker to cut through multiple layers of card to create base cards. So this is the only way you can get hold of these in this AutoShip. Now, can you see in each set, Adam, you get the base die, you get the matting and layering dies, you get the border, you get the matching accessory border, you get the floral accessory pieces, you get the words. It is a $30 value, and every quarter when you get the next shipment, it's coming with a different design. So the oval, you move through the mirror design that's coming to you. Then you're going to move on to the circle in the February. So every 3 months you'll get the next collection ready. Just when you need that little shot of creativity, it's going to land on your door at $17.95. You're not going to miss it coming out your bank.
Do you mind if I do an update?
Go on, you get them. You keep them up to date. Otherwise, I'll be in trouble.
We're going to have a wonderful hour. We had some great comments as well. Angela and Linda and Alicia, thank you. We described as the power couple. Can you? The power couple, rock stars.
I'll take that. I'll take that one.
This is where we stand. The colours are all brand new, world launch, special edition, limited edition will not be repeated. We have the classic, beautiful, brand new, gorgeous, powerful black. We have lilac, which is just absolutely divine. We have a solid navy blue, teal, which is at the back, but I do want to stress this. We are now under 150 left in AutoShip for the pink. Now, I want to repeat what Sarah said. When the next 150 of this color are sold, it will never be repeated or sold again. So no matter how many emails come through, nobody else will ever own a Gemini in this color. So count yourself as feeling special, because you are going to be special. Nobody in the world, nobody in England will have this. Nobody else in America will have this. All the accessories in terms of the caddies are all color-coded back as well. 2 more updates, and I'm going to stop talking because there's only 6-7 minutes left. The essentials.
I'm here all day, don't worry.
The essential. I've been looking forward to this night though for so long. I have. The essentials kit, we're now 65% sold out.
This tape, we have become world famous for this low-tack tape, by the way.
You get it, 3-pack.
Yep.
You get it. The pokey. You get all of it for $17 and change. Remember, free shipping and handling if you buy anything else today, and it's on for FlexPay. The last thing I want to tell you is this. Those of you that have a Gemini or Gemini Junior in a classic white color, you are not forgotten about. Sarah has created a white caddy. Can we grab a white caddy, darling?
Well, it's over here.
I want to show you this real fast.
Yeah.
You can get in on the caddy action, right? That's what the classic white looks like, so you can add it to your existing Gemini.
And let me show you, I wanted you to see, it doesn't just work with the Gemini Junior. Can you see all of our Geminis have 3 feet? So it's literally going to clip into place, and it sits underneath your Gemini feet.
Brilliant.
It nests in there. So whether you've got the Junior or whether you've got the large one, treat yourself. That will be $39.95 after today. But if you want it, it is the world launch and the only place it is available. It stores either your large plates or your smaller ones in the side there as well. It's made to fit both.
And by the way, one last thing, I promise. I told you, Sarah came bearing goodies. She's like Mrs. Santa Claus tonight. This is the luxury cardstock. We will spend a little bit of time on it shortly, but it is also available at a crazy, crazy, crazy good deal and good value.
We've been waiting for us to get this back in stock. You are getting, right, for $19.99, 60 sheets. 2 colour packs. You get the mirror, the matte mirror. So can you see in each one, this is your matte mirror, this is your mirror in exactly the same colour, and then this is your glitter in exactly the same colour. And you see just how beautifully well this die cuts. So whichever colour you're going for, basically, you are getting your 2-pack. So you would get the pinks, and then you would also get the blues in there for your $21.95 for the 60-sheet pack.
It's ridiculous price, and it is available on the full flex pay. Free shipping now. Okay,
right, come
4
on.
minutes left.
Right, so one thing I talked about was using all the dies you already have to cut more material. So look at this. This is a very old Spellbinders die that I've had in my collection for absolute donkey's years. This was a kind of pop a few hours ago, right? So all I'm going to do is show you, if we use, I'm just taking a little bit of tape off from my tape dispenser here. I'm going to tape this down into the metal shim, you see, that's coming included. This is why this is so brilliant, you see, that the tape's going to hold it in place. You build up your sandwich as you would use your clear shim, your magnetic shim, your top plate, and we're going to send that through the machine. Now, what people love about the Gemini, Adam, is it's completely hands-free. I offer it into the machine automatically feeds it. The great thing about the Junior is it's a 10-second pass.
Right.
It's super fast, it's efficient, it's going to give you a perfect cut. So in 10 seconds...
Listen to this. Joanne says, I have the white Junior, but I had to get the pink. I had to, right?
Of course you did. It's going to be your only chance tonight to get it.
And then Alicia says, this thing has amazing power. What you've got to remember is, when you price up the new plates, which you should get every year anyway, and the price of the caddy, and the price of the dies that you get, it's like you're getting the Gemini for hardly anything.
You see, look, I'm not going to sit and poke it out because you don't need to watch me poking it out, but I've cut through metal, not craft metal, actual metal, with a die that I've had in my collection for about 10 years, right? So it's all the dies you already have. That's what we're going to make use out of.
And the dies that are to come, right?
Yeah.
The dies of yesterday, today, and tomorrow. That's the joy of getting a machine that's world-class like this.
This is what everybody loves about fabric, right? Quilters out there. If I want to cut through multiple layers of fabric, I'm using one of the thicker dies. Again, let's have a look. Let's use the one that we had in the collection, right? So I put this in here, right? We're going to just put in our, miss the magnetic out when we're using the thick dies, clear plate, top plate on there. You offer it into the mouth of the machine. The machine's got 2 mechanical sensors and an optical sensor. The technology in this, Adam, if I started talking to you now, I would literally be here all night just walking you through. For those that don't know, my dad's an engineer.
Yes,
you see?
he's a clever man.
So my dad worked with me, and we're all about, for us, we're not a technology company, we're a die company. So our priority is not to sell you a machine. It's for every one of you out there to own a machine so that you can go on and buy our other dies, because, I mean, look at this. I've picked up here 8 layers of fabric, and it is cut through every one of them 8 layers, absolutely perfect.
Look at this.
Quilters, in fact, there's 9 there. Quilters in here, people who do applique, that has cut absolutely perfectly. But it's not just about die cutting, it's about embossing as well. So I'm going to do some pretendy embossing here, right? Do you know how expensive craft metal is?
It's
an
expensive, isn't
absolute
it?
fortune. So do you know what I do? I stick aluminum foil over top of a bit of card,
you
run
smarty
it through
pants.
the Xyron. It's a fraction of the price. Take one of the 3D embossing folders. I'm going to send this through just like you would. Put the plates together. Again, optical sensor automatically feeds it. Adam, it's 10 seconds. This is literally world-leading technology. Everyone that owns a Gemini, the only negative I ever hear is people say, I don't know why I didn't get it sooner.
Tonight's your night. You'll never say that anymore.
Look at this.
I mean,
Look
come
at
on.
the sort of level of embossing we get. That is
finesse.
three-dimensional embossing onto metal. But we've done that with pretendy craft metal.
I have late breaking news.
Go on.
I have a news flash coming
Doesn't
through.
sound like good news.
To crafting headquarters here on this special craft day. Last call going out across the board on the world exclusive pink. Last call, only you will get the pink. If you want the auto ship in pink, we have a few dozen now remaining before it's sold out forever and done. They basically break the mold and nobody else will be able to ever have that pink Gemini.
Nope. And you heard it from the boss directly. Right? Nobody's ever going to twist my arm. HSN exclusively commissioned the production of all 5 of these colours just for this today's special tonight. When these are gone, even HSN can never ever reproduce them. Okay, we've made an agreement only to make them this once.
This is exciting. Right? Oh my gosh!
And not only that, but the fact that it's now. Bear in mind, the machine is $200 on its own.
Of course.
Right? The caddy is another $39.99, but you get the perfect colour-matched caddy to go in with the machine. So the machine's at a reduced price. Yeah. The caddy's coming in as a bonus. The plates are phenomenal. You are also talking about, look at this, I mean, look how this is just absolutely perfect. I mean, let me just lift that top.
You couldn't ask for more.
Look at how perfectly each one of those, I mean, it literally is, and it falls out of the die, Adam. It falls out of the die.
We have an emergency. Danielle is saying she can't find the cardstock deal. Danielle, do not fear. We will show you the cardstock deal, I promise you, because everybody's talking about the cardstock, saying it's brilliant, brilliant. We will come to the cardstock in a moment, I promise you. We can talk about all the materials this will work through. We can talk about that it's automatic, you press the button. We can talk about it's the most popular Gemini because it's smaller. I have another sellout warning for you on the Essentials kit. Last chance, it's very now close to sellout. You get the 3-pack of tape, you get the pokey tool, you get the roller, you get all of it. Normally it's $20, it's $17.95. Look, guys, can I just quickly show you on Sarah's here? What Sarah got in the caddy, she's got the essential extras.
You can't make it without the brush. Our tape is literally, it's been talked about on blogs worldwide, this tape. The pokey tools are coming. You get 3 of the extra brush heads included. It should be, market price, if you bought everything separately, over $25.
That goes in there. Again, you're the only one that'll be able to get that tonight. All right, let's solve this conundrum. Here is the cardstock. We're going to give you the details. Sarah brings in her world-famous cardstock that you can only get from the United Kingdom. $21.45. Danielle, the item number is 542692. We went triple it crazy tonight with 60, not 20, not 40, but 60. We say luxury because, Sarah, this is absolute luxury through and through. Nobody does cardstock like you do cardstock, right?
Well, you just can't buy it here in America.
Look at the colours, guys. Look, come here, look at this.
It's the fact that within each one of these, you get that beautiful mirror, you get the matte mirror finish to it, and the glitter card, and it is the cardstock which is going to die cut and score to perfection. So, for example, look at this glitter. It's the non-shed glitter. It's not only will it not shed, but also it's the fact that when you die cut it, it die cuts every little piece out of there because we are a dye company.
Yes,
we make dyes, so everything we do to go with it must work with our products perfectly.
Guys, I would say that we have this in stock always, we just don't.
No.
21.4. Do you know how much cardstock is?
I know exactly how much it is, and that is all 8.5 by 11. I mean, it is big sheets. It's great for your base card, for your matting and layering, your box making, your die cutting, your embossing. It's every card making project, it's perfect.
If we were in England on air at this price, there'd be a riot. There would be a riot.
Sounds like there is a riot already here just in America. Right, where are we going first?
Okay.
Right, the storage caddy. Right. Okay, so the storage caddy itself, if you go for the white one, right? So bear in mind, every one of the Geminis, whether it's the main one or the junior, you are getting it with the base piece. Are we talking about the... I thought we were going to talk about the actual little caddy thing. No, we want to talk about the bag. Here we go. I've got my junior in this bag, right? So can you see... it's no accident that it fits absolutely perfectly, that there is a space down the front for you to fit your plates into, that there is a holder on the back that you can put all of your power lead and everything into. Literally, we have thought of everything, right? You've got the spaces on the side, perfectly made to fit all of our tape, pens and tools. If you are someone who likes to craft on the go, this caddy, I mean, again, world launch, brand new pattern, everything is being designed to match. We have made this just to work back to your Gemini Junior. Whichever colour you go for, you're not going to match beautifully.
And it's only $34.95. You're going to have to slap me if I get silly about the shipping, but I'm obsessed with this, Sarah.
Well, why would you not be? You're going to save a fortune on shipping today.
Because we only do it one day.
Save a fortune.
It's one day that we do it. So you got to buy everything you want today because you only pay one shipping and handling. The Gemini Junior is at the heart and soul of every single crafting project. So let's invest our money in all the accompanying pieces that allow us to care for it, allow us to store the bits and pieces for it, and make sure we maximize our pleasure. This at less than $35 is supreme quality. And look at the smart design.
It's just everything. It's the fact that it's got that strong base on it, Adam. It's got the zip compartment. It's this beautiful fabric. It's going to match back to all of the other pieces we've made to go with it. It's got the strong D-rings to hold there. The fact that it's not just a caddy which happens to fit, it's been made to measure with your Gemini Junior. It's been made to measure space for the plates, space for the accessory pieces. And you know what? It just looks gorgeous. That's, for me, that's what it does, is the pattern's just beautiful.
Well, Maria thinks it's gorgeous as well. I do want to let you know, it's very important that we stress, nobody that has an existing Gemini is being left out tonight. Nobody.
Nope. This is for you.
This is for you, and this caddy is for you.
Yeah.
If you would like the caddy, we're now 35 to 40% sold out. We have the caddy in white. So if you bought a white Gemini, Junior or Standard Edition, at any point in the past, Sarah brought in a caddy for you.
Absolutely. And you know what? It's little things like the tape dispenser fits any type of tape. Just so, can you have a look here? The middle, we actually make it so that these pieces are very expandable, so you can squeeze them into any different tape that you have. So if you've got a brand of tape you like to use, it's going to work into that. All of the accessory pieces, it's made perfectly to fit all of the stuff that you need when you are die cutting. And it's got those 3 holes so that if you're using it either with your large Gemini or you're using it with any one of the smaller Geminis, whichever colour you've gone for tonight, it works back to both of them.
Guys, before I forget, we are 10 minutes away from making available, you know, the glass mat that sells out every time?
It's terrible.
We can't make it fast enough. We have 900. I can't give the details yet, but I just wanted to give everybody fair warning that we'll do it. Before we move along to our next brand new item, the storage bag variety.
Let me, I'm going to show you the 3 of them, okay? So this is the little one that I like to keep on my table with all of the pieces inside. So it's got a nice big storage area on the inside, and for me, it's really important. I like to have all of these components in the inside. I don't just want loose stuff. It's like my makeup bag, and I like to keep everything organised. Then you've got the zipped compartment on the little padded compartment on the front, and pockets all the way around, right? So that's your first option one.
Yeah.
We also have the box one, right? Now what I love about the box is it folds flat for travelling.
Oh, clever,
right?
clever.
So it's got a zip underneath the bottom that you can literally zip up, and it folds completely flat. Again, I did this one with the lid on, so that those of you that go out to your craft class, you can put everything inside, pick it up and take it with you. And again, there's space for everything in all the little components around the outside, right? Then the very last one I need to show you, this is just awesome. It's the handled piece one, right?
This is nice.
And it's been made to fit perfectly the guillotine. So those of you that are Crafter's Companion addicts and like to have everything working together, you can store your guillotine in here. The ink pads fit beautifully into there. Your pens are going to work into here. There is a space for everything, and everything's in space. So that's the hand case.
Yes.
This one was the long case, and then the box case was the one that you had in front of you there as well.
Okay, so you got the 3 different options, whichever tickles your fancy, whichever you love most.
Only place you can get them anywhere in the world.
Premiere right now.
World premiere right here tonight.
Sarah loves to spoil us, and you do it so well, darling. Guys, just so you know, this colour here is now nearly gone in auto ship. you're not gonna, this is gone in auto ship nearly. If you want it in auto ship, you'd have to order before you go to bed tonight. We are 1,100 spoken for already. I cannot stress enough, there's no extended delivery, advanced orders.
No, because we've made them.
It's done.
They're all in HSN's warehouse. The only place you will ever be able to get these colours is right here at HSN today. The only opportunity you'll ever have to get them.
The caddy is $40, the dies are $30. You get another set of the plates, which is another $40. You get the Gemini, which is $200. So it's a great deal. Anyway, 5 flex pay, shipping and handling, you'll pay once for the entire time. We're gonna show off brand new pieces as well. Should we go this way?
Come on, go this way. We can just move with us. I think you better bring that accessory piece.
You're right, I better.
And you know what? I'm going to bring my caddy with all my tools in as well.
Pack our bags and off we go. We can do this.
Organised.
You've got to keep it all with us, you see. It all works together.
Everything in space. Do you know what? Right.
Oh, the card stock, darling, the card stock. Where's the card stock?
Let's have a look. I'm just not plugged in. I'm just going to plug in here.
Stock? Here it is.
Here we go.
You see, what are we like tonight? We're having fun. Just to give everybody the details on the card stock one last time, this is the 60-piece card stock set, $21.45. Stock up on the card stock. Over 500 people have already said yes to it. Best value, we believe, in America for this type of quality. Sarah cannot source this anywhere else but in England, and she brings it to us exclusively. All right, we're going to get set up with our next presentation. Thank you for being a part of the show. The fun has only just begun.
Discover a world of beauty like you've never seen before. Beauty Report is the insider's guide to getting gorgeous. Join me every Wednesday night for a beautiful new routine.
Coming up and you're looking to impress your friends, let me show you how to make this beautiful seafood broil using my DuraPan.
Let's do seafood for the dinner party.
I'm about to set off. I never felt so good. Not trying to deny it. I feel it in my soul.
Hey guys, let's eat.
The best boyfriend. I never felt so good.
The list is your go-to guide for our favorite fashion and accessory finds of the week. We have the best styles hand-picked just for you. Join us every Thursday night to see what made the list.
The thing I love most about shopping at HSN.
Do I have to pick just one?
I'd have to say FlexPay.
It allows me to get the things I want now
And make monthly payments.
Without any interest or fees.
I got a new mattress for the guest bedroom, a fabulous cookware set for my sister's wedding.
and a little something just for me.
FlexPay gives me the flexibility to buy what I need now.
Without the stress of having to pay for it all at once. And no interest. Beat that layaway.
The glass mat. The glass mat.
You and this glass mat. You are being a tingle. We cannot make these fast enough.
Hey, you know, you hang on a minute. I'm normally on with you at night time, and by the time I get with you, there's never any of these
You're
left.
not the one who's going to have to be using no glass mat the rest of the day. It's all right for you.
We'll give you the details of the glass mat soon, but we want to rock everybody's world with a this day only, folks. We are thrilled to bring you the hottest trend going on in crafts today. It's the shakers.
Come on, it's shaker cards like you have never seen shaker cards before. What about doing shaker cards with little pieces of, oh, come on, you're going to see it any second. Are you ready? With cupcakes, right? What about shaker cards with your balloons in there? What about if I said you could do shaker cards with cocktail glasses in, right? With cocktail glasses, with champagne bottles, okay? I mean, come on, big occasions like this, you want to do them with champagne bottles with all your shakers in. We've got your regular stars here. We've got your hearts. I've literally thought of everything. Now, For $24.95, you are getting the complete die collection for 2 different options in the shakers. So I'm gonna walk you through before I get into the demo and then totally blow your mind with all the cards that we're gonna do, okay? Because you've got 3 options that you are gonna choose from, and I'll walk you through all 3 of them. Now, your first option you're looking at is the one that I think is going to be the most popular. You get the champagne bottle set, and you also get that fantastic cocktail glass. Now, within each set, we've given you the set of dies. Now, these are the thicker dies which will actually cut your foam tape if you want them to, right? So thicker dies to cut your foam tape or your multiple laser card or your acetate. Then you get the little set of stamps to match in with it. So you're going to go for the champagne bottle and also the martini glass. Or if you want to go for the more traditional set, we've got in here that fantastic cupcake comes in with the balloon. Do you know, I think this one might be my
That's
favourite.
gorgeous.
For
I love
kids
that.
cards as well. Kids cards, always so difficult to do the kids cards. Balloons and cakes, you've got it nailed. And then the absolute classic, you are talking about your stars and your hearts in there, but not just a regular star and heart. We're going to cut your shaker pieces out. We're going to give you all of the extra stamp accessories. We're going to give you the lovely flourish around the heart. Now, here's the thing though, okay? There are 3 options. However, what you're going to do, if you like all 3 of them, is you're going to get one of them on auto ship.
One on auto ship.
And 2 on single ship.
Why?
Or you're going to choose the one that you love and get that one on auto ship, because once you start on shaker cards, you will get totally hooked. So look at what's coming in the auto ship, okay? Now, in August, quintessentially English, darling, we're going to send you a cup of tea, but it's not just any cup of tea, because it's your cup of tea with your shaker card collection, right? Then, next one coming up in October. Of course, we're getting into the rainy season. What about having your brolly, but being able to put shaker pieces in each one of your bits of your brolly, right? So you're just getting the individual pieces. Then, next one coming up in December, we've gone for the classic oval, and we've given you that extra thank you sentiment to go in with it. And then the last auto ship that is coming to you, oh no, that's all 3 of them, isn't it?
That's everything.
That's all 3.
Yay!
We've got literally planned 3. So there's not a lot, which is why I thought a lot of you might be going for multiple sets, right? Now, can I just totes blow your mind with a load of cards, right? And then I'm going to go into the demo. So this is what you're going to be doing, right? You're going to be doing those gorgeous little cupcakes. Now, the dies to cut the top piece, the dies to cut the shaker pieces, the dies to do the bottom bits. The balloon, I think, is just fabulous. For kids' cards especially. I mean, look how different they look, the different types of balloons,
But you see,
right?
to me, I love this. I think getting a card like this is the best thing in the world. It's fun, it's alive, it's creative. You know it's free shipping, don't you? If you order right now and you've bought anything else, it's going to be free shipping. You're the first to get your hands on it, and already I can tell you the Celebrate option is the best seller. Birthday is second and sentimental third, but Celebrate very wildly successful.
Right, come on, have we got time? Yes, I'm gonna have to go straight into my demo because I want to show you how easy these are to work with, right? So what I've done is, if I'm die cutting with my cake, so here is the actual full set of dies, right? So if I take them out of the packet, you'll see you get the dies, and you also get the set of matching stamps. Now, these are those dies that are a little bit thicker. So if you are wanting to cut through, so for example here, I've got my base piece of card, which I can cut through. I've also cut, can you see this? I've already done one, my foam tape. So I've actually cut through the layer of foam tape with my outer die and then the inner die. So you use the 2 together. The inner die cuts the middle. Can you see? The outer die is going to cut the outside. So what I can do is I can take these. I've cut the base one here as well. I've got my little shakers. So all you do is and I've used some sequins. If you want to do your own beads and cut them out, but I'm going to just pour my little beads into the centre. We then do this over the top, right? Then we've created essentially that shaker. So now we've got the shaker ready to go on the top of the card. Now, as well as the shaker for the top, can you see you get the bottom part as well here? So all I've done, because you're not going to get in 3 minutes, I've seen, we're not going to get a lot of time, you're going to be able to cut the bottom part. So we've got the bottom part, we've got our shaker goes on the top. You've got a little candle there that you can cut out as well. And all I've done for this card is literally mounted them onto the front of a card. So you've got that lovely stand-up centrepiece, and we've got our shaker part in the centre. Now, that's one way to do it, right?
And that's birthday.
That's coming from the birthday set, right? That is an absolute must-have. Now, one of the other sets which I desperately want you to get is the set with the star in. So look at this. don't just think about cards, what about doing boxes with them cut into the front of the box?
That's nice, I like that idea.
So all I've done to do this one, I've actually made my box up ready. We've got the Scoremaster on tomorrow, by the way.
Okay.
So you're going to take your base sheet of card, right? And we're going to do, so if you saw, I had my really big star, which we die cut out.
Yeah.
And then actually, in your set of dies, you also get these little mini ones, so you can do the large star with the little set of stars coming off them.
Fabulous.
So when I've die cut that round, that's actually the shape I've got.
Okay.
Right? So I've got my little stars coming out. So what we need to do is I've just taken a piece of acetate, right? And I've stuck some, this is the red liner tape, by the way, we're back in stock
3-pack
today, right? The red liner tape we get asked about, Adam, all the time.
Why?
We've just become world famous for it because it's stronger than any other double-sided tape.
If you want the red liner tape, it's a 3-pack for $14. And it's now sold out. So thank you for your orders on the red liner tape. Just like that.
This is the thing. This is why I know Adam's obsessively telling you about things like the glass mat. Yes, you think, oh, we've got 1,000. But as soon as the 1,000 people that have been waiting for them for ages cotton on to the fact, they just go in seconds.
Of course, it's gone. It was on your list. It was on your wish list.
So all I've done here, a little bit of 3D tape. So we've got all of this sort of stuff on the website as well. So I've just lifted up with a little bit of 3-dimensional tape. This goes over the front and then just hides everything on the inside, right?
From ordinary to extraordinary in a second.
And then all I've done is I've taken both the outer die, so if you get a piece of that luxury cardstock, die cuts a dream. So if you take the outer piece and the inner piece inside and die cut the two together, what you're going to end up with is a wonderful outer star, which I've just ran through my Xyron, which is literally going to frame around there. And look what a difference it makes when you just frame that star on the front as well.
There you go.
It goes from ordinary to extraordinary.
Isn't that beautiful? You could do that as well. Flex pay of $6 and change and free shipping if you bought anything else. The cardstock is, of course, the luxury cardstock 60-piece set for about 20 bucks or so. You can order that while supplies last. Already nearly 40% of the entire quantity reserved. So the 3 options again, my darling.
I'm going to walk you through them all again, okay? And I am coming back up with this later on in the day if we still have some left. And I'm desperate to demonstrate for you the champagne. I thought this one would be the most popular because for me, it's so unique to have cards where, imagine doing that box book, die cutting the champagne bottle in the front and having like little bubbles for your champagne. Fabulous for like a 21st card or a big anniversary. Now, in with the champagne bottle, you also get that cocktail glass. Now, that is just up
Here's
to
a cocktail. Cocktail.
Yeah, there it is. Look at that, fabulous with your little bits inside. Super simple to do, right? I'll demonstrate that one later.
Darling,
so that's your first option. Come on, last couple. I'm just going to show you quickly. You get the balloon in with the cupcake, right? And then you also get the heart in with the star. And remember, if you're going for all 3, you're only going to get 1 on auto ship, the other 2 on single ship. Don't think it's 3 different auto ships. You just want 1 of them on auto ship.
Now, we've got good news and bad news. They are letting us spend about 2 minutes or so on the glass mat, but it's the only chance you're going to get today, folks. The glass mat is already selling like wildfire. This is at the very core of every crafting project you do, and let me tell you, not only is it only $24.95, free shipping and handling. They're saying 90 seconds or sell out, whichever happens first. Sarah, you've always told me since the moment you launched it that every crafter should have it. Why?
So when you see me working, Adam, right, it's all about protecting the workspace. Now, this is a great, it's 18 inches by, well, actually, it's 19 by 13. So you've got a space of 18 by 12 to work on. What I love about this, though, you're going to see me, when we come to stamp onto it, it's giving you a solid, fully even surface. So you get perfect stamping. When you ink with it, you'll see me, I splodge my inks out onto here. I have my gilding wax going on here. If I'm doing work with like my sparkle pens, I colour them onto here, pick up and work from here.
Just wipe it clean.
It's actually a surface. It's not about protecting your base. It's about having a craft surface that works with all of your mediums and enables you to move them onto the appropriate place in your project.
If you can, you should get that. If you buy one essential from Crafter's Companion, it should be that. Not just for Crafter's Companion, but for all your crafts. This is an essential essential part of the puzzle, right?
It is. And you know what? You will look and you think, what did I used to do before I had the glass mat?
Yeah.
How, at the moment, when you do your blending with your inks, how do you achieve that?
Right.
How do you blend it at the moment? Honestly, you tell me, because I would love to know how people achieve that.
With everybody,
if you don't do it with a glass mat.
With everybody on the phone, fewer than 300 now, darling. So yeah, that's it for the day.
That's it
for the day, everybody. Thank you for your orders. Stay right there. We'll get to you, I promise you. I'll let you know when it's officially gone. Connie says, my glass mat is so beautiful, I hate to mess it up. I know. But we're gonna...
But it cleans up a
Well, it's like good as new, of course. We're gonna keep going because we're gonna use the glass mat with virtually everything that we're doing in the show. Okay, next up, it's time for a showstopper. Just when you thought it couldn't get any bigger and better, our showstopper is happening right here, right now. And what is it? Well, it's our 4-pack of layering stamps. Ready, steady, go. Okay, everybody, calm down, brace yourself. It's our Crafter's Companion Floral 4-pack layering stamps that also we have available, the Spectrum Noir Quick Drying Ink. I'm gonna instantly pass on to the amazing Sarah. This launched, and let me tell you, it is huge with those quick drying inks. Give us the skinny on this, Sarah.
Okay, so basically we launched these in March,
yes,
right? These actually sold out before they ever made it to air.
Unbelievable.
So we had really deep stocks of the first 4 flowers in the collection, and these were what were called like an extra, where we were supposed to get a 2-minute mention.
Okay.
You bought all of these before they ever made it to air.
Okay.
There are more than 5,000 people out there who bought the other stamps that I know will be desperate to get hold of these to add to their collection.
Okay. That's a good lead in right there. You can get them, you can choose them, and you can shop for them for our best price and free shipping and handling. Let's begin.
Come and have a good look at it. Let's pick one of these cards and let's get the camera in really close so you understand what we're doing here. So can you see this sunflower? Getting really close. Can you see it's stamped?
Right.
But you've got the light yellow, you've got the medium yellow, you've got the orange in the middle, right? It's the same if we look at these beautiful lilies. Can you see they look dimensional because you've got 3 layers of the flower?
Right.
Let me show you how you achieve that, right, Adam, okay? So should we do the lilac, right? So if I want to do this beautiful card here with the lilac,
yeah,
what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the lilac stamps. By the way, these are photopolymer stamps manufactured in the UK and shipped here from the UK because you want to do this technique well, you want to do it with photopolymer. Okay. Here's how it works, okay? I'm going to take, can you see each one of these stamps? It's layered 1, 2, 3.
Yes.
So I'm going to take layer 1 first of all. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to light, this is, by the way, this is our Stampin' Platform collection. Okay. You get a 4-inch, a 6-inch and the base stamping mat. And again, people have been waiting for this to be back in stock tonight. Okay. So position my stamp down. I'm going to work with the purples. Within our quick drying inks, you get the light, the medium and the dark in each set. I'm going to start with the lightest colour. So
and it's only $20 for the inks, everybody. $20.
Starting with the light. I'm going to pop this down here, right? And I'm going to stamp that first base colour. Now, quick drying inks do exactly what it says. That is now perfectly dry.
Oh my gosh.
Right? Perfectly dry. So that is layer 1. I'm going to take off layer 1.
I love this tool.
It's brilliant, isn't it? Yeah, we invented it. It's awesome.
Rick, do we have the details for this? What's it called again, darling?
It's called the Stamping Platform. You get the 4-inch one, the 6-inch one, and this stamping mat that I'm stamping.
Stamping Platform, Rick. Yep. Look for the Stamping Platform.
It's on this show. Don't you worry. Right.
Jeez.
I'm coming in with number 2 now. Okay. Right. So number 2, I've put it in the same place in the bottom corner. Yeah. I'm just lining it up into the corner of my cardstock. Right. Stamping this down, and what it does is it's going to then stamp. Can you see? We then start to get multiple layers,
nice.
Right?
Yeah.
Then when we lift this off, you can see what I'm going to do now. We're going to take number 3. We're going to line up number 3 in exactly the same spot, right? We're going to pop our very darkest ink on. And then when we pop this on now, in exactly the same space, all I'm doing is lining up in the top corner, stamping this down, and then I get that beautiful multi-layer in the stamp. So that, beautiful. You can see, you can then cut out, you can do the leaves to match, and you get the lilac stamped with the beautiful leaves. Now, every one of these sets, I'm going to do the sunflower for you as well in just a second, you are always getting the 3 stamps. So, can you see this here? Yeah. Let me find the lilac that we've just done. Okay. And this will, now you've watched it, you'll understand it, okay? So, layer 1, layer 2, layer 3, when you do all 3, this is what you get.
That's the full effect.
Right? So you've got, in the set, you get all 4, and then you get the lilac. The sunflower, again, layer 1, layer 2, layer 3, building them all up, you get the extra words to go with it as well. You also get, I love this one.
That's pretty.
The Enchanted Foxglove
Oh my
is
gosh.
just beautiful. And again, you're going to use the greens. Now, we have all the different colours of the quick dry inks at the moment on the website,
Yes.
but this is probably the only chance you'll have to get them tonight. Again, these lilies, beautiful. The lily bouquet, you get the base ones, but how fabulous they look when you're taking them and doing them in different colours. So that is your lilies then. And for me, it's the fact that stamping has always been so flat.
Yeah.
It's been so flat and so one-dimensional until now.
Well, you can bring it to life as well. In fact, we'll give you the details on the inks. The inks are nearly sold out, which is upsetting me a bit because not everybody that gets the stamps can get the inks. So if you do want the inks, it's a last chance. This is the, oh wow, yeah. Well, okay, the details for the inks, 651328. I only have 100 left in each option. So
Is that all that's left
that's
now?
all that, well, you did say that, though, darling.
That's
You did
until
say that.
at the earliest July, possibly August shows. So if you've been wanting the inks, tonight's the only time to get them.
Ask for the inks. $20 free shipping if you order them tonight.
I'm going to show you all the colours. Come on, I'm going to quickly show you them, right? So these are all the shades now. So in each one, it's that concept of the light, the medium, and the dark, so that when you stamp the 3, this is the layered 3-dimensional effect that you can get. Okay. So we do them in all the different shades. The easiest thing is to go on the website and have a look, but I wanted you to see them in real life because the colours, they're like beautiful, muted vintage tones, and they also match exactly back to our Harmony blendable water-based inks that I know so many of you have started to collect.
Yeah.
So if you want the exact matching colours, they're going to work beautifully. Now, I'm going to use those beautiful yellows now, and I'm going to show you that sunflower because it is so, once you've got the knack, it is so easy to do, Adam, right? So I'm going to put this over here, using that lovely stamping platform, and I'm going to bring the sunflower in 1, 2, 3, right? So, can you see? All I've done is I've actually drawn myself a little mark on the corner so I keep coming back to the same one. So, I'm going into that corner so you can see where it lines up. Yep. And I'm going to take this time the yellows, and I'm going to start with the lightest shade. So we come on with the very, very pale one.
It's a nice colour.
It's nice, isn't it?
Yeah, lovely.
And then I'm going to take it. Now I'll try and do it back to front upside down for you this time. So we're going to stamp it layer 1, right?
Okay.
Then we pull off. We come on with layer 2.
Sorry, quick question from Sherry. Can you emboss with your heat tool on the glass mat?
Oh, absolutely.
Yes, you can.
Adam, you can do everything on your glass mat. You'll look, it'll be one of them products where you say, what did I used to do before I had a glass mat? Are you literally doing customer service queries live on air? Is there nothing this man cannot do?
Do it all.
So I'm going to do layer 2 there with my second shade of the yellow. Can you see how we're starting to get that double whammy effect?
Nice.
Then we come in with number 3 and we lay our number 3 down. I'm going to use one of the browns now actually to get that depth in the inside. I'm going to use that down there. Now bear in mind I'm doing this back to front upside down for the camera. And in record time.
You did.
But I've still, I mean, no
That's
offence,
impressive, darling.
but I mean, these cameramen are about as close as you can get. I'm live on air working back to front upside down.
You are.
And that is absolutely perfect. It just shows you how easy it is to get that truly dimensional effect.
We want to take a quick call. I know we only have 3 minutes of this, Sarah. Barbara's in Indiana and now on HSN. Barbara, say hi to Sarah.
Hey, Barbara.
Hello, Adam. Hello, Sarah. Good to see you.
Oh, great to speak to you, Barbara. Have you had a good evening?
Oh, I've had a wonderful evening. I'm ordering all kinds of things.
I was just going to say, what have you gone for, Barbara? Tell everyone.
I have the shaker kit. I have the glass mat.
Good shout on the glass mat.
Yeah.
I think I'm owning stock in your company.
But how much fun are you going to have? What shaker kits did you go for, Barbara?
I started with the birthday kit. I'm a fan of shaker cards, and I'm so glad to see you bring them out.
Oh, it's, do you know, I just think they're the cards that you'll do so many occasions for. Honestly, once you get the bug on them shaker cards and you realise how easy they are, you will totally fall in love with them.
Yes, I'm so glad to see them. It's from Crafter's Companion. You're my favorite company.
Oh, thank you,
Barbara. What a wonderful call from all of us here. Have a wonderful night.
Have a great evening, Barbara.
Thank you.
Thank you, love.
Wonderful. Wonderful. Right,
60 seconds, that's all we got.
Can I do one class?
The inks, the one last, the inks.
I was just going to say, can I show them one last time,
darling,
them colours, right? Let's get them all up. You can hardly see me behind the boards, okay? Look at the greens. So within the greens, for example, you get those beautiful muted shades. To me, it's not just seeing this, it's when you see this. And the depth and dimension that you can get now. I know the greys look a little bit boring, but if you want to do shadow stamping, the greys are an absolute essential. Then we move on to your tans, beautiful shades of tan. Now with the greys, you've got your warm greys and your cool greys in there. We've gone for the deeper colours in your bright, vibrant oranges. Now I've used these a load for like poppies and things like that. So you've got orange transitions into the red. And then again, these are more the greens I'd use in my leaves. So this is what I class as the leaf green collection. The turquoise is one of my favourite colours when I use them in my Spectrum pens. So to have the turquoise, I'll tell you now, the purpose will be the first to go.
Look at that.
They were last time. We're expecting it to be the same this time. We've tried to bring deep stocks in, but if that's true and you're saying it's down to the last 100 of these, again, I'm going to be presenting this later. I don't know that we will have the inks to go with them by then.
Well, guys, we're going to wrap things up heading over this way. Sarah, would you join me, my love? We're going to go to our today's special for just a second. If you missed out on our launch, the world premiere, you are cordially invited to shop for a world launch exclusive. 1,200 now reserved. Pink is now nearly completely sold out in the auto ship. We have blue, teal, and this. Can we just spend some love on the lilac? Because the lilac is gorgeous.
This is the one. We ran a survey beforehand, and the lilac was the one. The lilac was what came out on top. Now, luckily, the buyers planned for this, and they bought the deepest quantities on the lilac. But what you've got to remember is, as well, these colours were selected and commissioned by your buyers here at HSN, which is why people keep saying, can you not have these in the UK, Sarah? I can't.
No, it's exclusive.
HSN commissioned this exclusively for HSN customers. They've only been made in a US voltage, so we can never ship them anywhere else in the world.
And just so you know, the offer comes with a caddy, $40. The die's $30. Sarah Davis, goodbye. Thank you so much.
I'll see you guys at 3 a.m.
Clearance show at 3 a.m. On the way next, Anna Griffin, stay with me. Bye.
Are you ready?
Shop like a VIP with the HSN credit card. Apply now and instantly get $10 off when you're approved.